There was a lot of bad answers from Biden and, frankly, sleepy moments. But to me, this is the most newsworthy thing that he said, which is, frankly, kind of, sort of, just openly condoning racism. Let's take a listen to what he said when asked about the filibuster and whether he thought he agreed with President Obama on the filibuster basically being a vessel of racism and Jim Crow.
I have a question for you, but first I'd like to follow up on a question from Yamiche, and that's on the filibuster.
That counts as a question, but go ahead.
Okay, I'll make it quick. It's a quick question. Regarding the filibuster, at John Lewis's funeral, President Barack Obama said he believed the filibuster was a relic of the Jim Crow era. Do you agree?
Yes.
If not, why not abolish it if it's a relic of the Jim Crow era?
Successful electoral politics is the art of the possible. Let's figure out how we can get this done and move in the direction of significantly changing the abuse of even the filibuster rule first. It's been abused from the time it came into being by an extreme way in the last 20 years. Let's deal with the abuse first.
It sounds like you're moving closer to eliminating the filibuster. Is that correct?
I answered your question.
Wow. Oh, my God. Can you imagine for a second if that was Donald Trump up there? And when asked if this was a relic of Jim Crow, he had that long pause. Oh, how do I answer without revealing I'm a racist? How do I answer? First of all, and by the way, I mean, I don't do this often. Credit to that CNN reporter. An actual question, an actual good question from a corporate journalist. So first of all, the president answers very directly, yes, I think the filibuster is racist. I think it is what Obama said, a tool. Essentially, the filibuster originally, with political history, was used by the southern states to block northern states who were trying to, pass civil rights legislation. So the filibuster was used by southern states that didn't want that. So first of all, he answers very succinctly, yes, I think it's racist. That's what Jim Crow is, racist. But when she does follow-up, why not abolish it? Oh, my Lord. You could run a marathon in the silence, the amount of time he took to answer that question. Very simple. If you're saying it's racist, why not abolish it? Then he comes out with some poll-tested 1995 Democratic Leadership Council mumbo-jumbo word salad that politics is the art of the possible. Politics is the art of the possible. Let's figure out how to get something done. No direct answer to why not abolish this racist thing that you just admitted was racist. And some vague answer on, I'm not going to answer whether I'm for abolishing it per se. I'm going to just tell you politics is the art of the possible. Ladies and gentlemen, he admitted right there, that it's racist. Yes, I agree with President Obama. This is a racist legislative tool, but I ain't gonna answer whether we're gonna abolish it. And I'm gonna give you some bullshit. Excuse my French, swear jar. Just got demonetized. I'm just gonna give you some nonsense answer on not really answering whether we're going to try to abolish it, but give you some like West Wing, that TV show West Wing that all the neoliberals love. West Wing twisted word salad about politics is the art of the possible. Politics is the art of the possible. Yeah. Politics is the art of the possible. Politics is the art of the bullshit artists and people like Joe Biden, who, frankly, the media kind of didn't cover this part, who palled around with Strom Thurmond and other segregationists and racists in the 1970s to stop progress and to stop things like busing black children into schools and trying to integrate schools. That's what that was about. So I don't know, man. I think it's a pretty newsworthy thing, which I'm not, I'm live, so I'm not really watching whatever CNN's and MSNBC's response to this is. I'm sure it's adoring and slobbering. But can you imagine for a second if Trump or any Republican was at a press conference speaking to the press and the press got Trump to say, yeah, I think it is racist, because that's what Jim Crow is. It's racism. And then when asked, okay, then why don't you get rid of it? They pause for a very deep thought. I mean, I counted at least 6-7 second pause there. And then give you some total nonsense, vague, poll-tested, West Wing sanitized nonsense. What Joe Biden just said there. Yeah, it's racist, but we're not going to get rid of it. That's what he just said. How do you feel? And I'm not trying to be the white guy talking to black voters, but how do you feel, voters in Atlanta and Detroit and Milwaukee and all of these black neighborhoods that came out in very significant numbers? That's why Biden's president. It's not the Republicans that voted for him. Trump got 93% of Republicans. So all that never Trump Republican nonsense, that didn't happen. Trump got the overwhelming majority of Republican voters. It was African Americans in those cities, Atlanta, Milwaukee, Detroit, and a couple other cities. How do you feel about him basically telling you, yeah, I mean, it is racist, but politics is the art of the possible? Jesus. That is painful. And of course, the media is not going to actually press him on, wait a minute, you just admitted it's racist, so why is there any hesitation here, President Biden? Pathetic. Hope you enjoyed that last video. Hop on over to statuscoup.com where you can sign up for our email list and become a member for as low as $5 to $10 a month. Membership is how we grow. That's statuscoup.com/join. And remember, join our email list so we can grow the revolution with you.